All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. What's up, everybody? All my people in Manhattan, the Boogie Down Bronx, Queens, all of Staten Island, my homeborough Brooklyn. Back at another video, and this is going to be an aftermath video to the Phoenix Suns gentlemen sweeping the LA Clippers. You know, the Clippers had Kawhi Leonard not got hurt, they would have won the series. But you know what? We've been saying that, for the last couple years. We said last year, if Kawhi was there that season, they would have won the championship. The year before, if Kawhi didn't get hurt against Utah, they wouldn't have won the championship. The year before that, if the pandemic not happened and they had better chemistry, they would have won the championship. They would have, if this, that, and third didn't happen. The Clippers, look, I'm not one to believe in hexes and curses, but I'm really starting to believe the Clippers are cursed. Because, for the last decade and change, they've had, just on paper, championship-level rosters. Whether it was in the Lob City era with Chris Paul and Blake Griffin and Jamal Crawford and J.J. Redick and DeAndre Jordan. And remember when Chauncey Billups was there and then he retired and Grant Hill was there his last year? And, they've had talented rosters, later on Patrick Beverley and Tobias Harris and Lou Will. And now Kawhi Leonard, top 75 player. Chris Paul is as well, of course. Paul George, a future Hall of Famer. Tyronn Lue, who I think is a great coach. They've had all this talent, but they just can't get over the hump. Whether it's lack of chemistry or just really snake bitten, man. The Clippers are really snake bitten. And I remember 4 years ago, I was one of those people that thought they were going to win the once they got Kawhi and Paul George. Oh, this is LA is a Clipper city now, Clip City, and the Clippers and the Lakers are meeting the conference finals. The Western Conference Finals is going to be the Battle of LA. Everybody in the NBA thought that back in 2019, heading into the 2019-20 season. And, shit happens. Life happens. But and 2021 was probably their best year because they were down 2-0 to Dallas. They ended up exercising those demons, getting past Dallas in the first round. And then against Utah, they were doing good, and then boom, Kawhi gets hurt. And Paul George kind of exercised his playoff demons by closing out the Jazz with a 36-point performance. And then against Phoenix, they were doing good, and they didn't have enough talent. Then Kawhi was out the whole 21-22 season, and now this shit. They add Russell Westbrook at the trade deadline, and it's just damn. Westbrook did a good job with the Clippers, and it's just and I just I feel bad because I like Kawhi Leonard, I really do. As a player, I really like Kawhi Leonard, but he has a degenerative knee issue. I like Tyronn Lue as a coach. I think Tyronn Lue is a great coach, but right now, he's looked at as a product of LeBron James. And I think he's more than that. A product of LeBron and Kyrie in that 2016 championship. But, and let me say this, a lot of people are probably going to get tight about this. Load management does not work. Superstar and star-level players are getting hurt now, probably more than ever. Not to be one of these people, but back in the 90s and the 2000s, the superstar players, they got hurt, but not as frequently as they do now. Jordan would play 77, 78, 82 games a year. All the top dogs and Hakeem and all of them. Load management was a thing then. It's funny how load management wasn't a thing. Players weren't getting superstar players. Superstar and high-level star players weren't getting hurt as often. Unless they were just like Penny Hardaway or Grant Hill, and they just had bad luck, per se. They just had bad luck. But now with load management, guys are getting hurt. Superstar players are getting hurt now more than ever. And a lot of it isn't the players. Some of it's the coaches, because we all know Popovich is the one who started all this by resting Timmy, Tony Parker, and Ginobili. Sometimes the coaches, sometimes it's the GM trying to rest these guys. And that backfires because you rest your guys on games that they can easily win when you spend most of the year as the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, or 10th seed. Then the last 2 months of the season, you realize, especially now with the play-in tournament, you want to avoid being in the play-in. So now you rush your guys okay, guys, you got to play every game. Last month and a half of the season, these guys go hard trying to get out of the play-in spot. And then by the time the play-in or the playoffs start, boom, the tires pop. Because you ran these guys into the ground the last month and a half of the season after, they play before the All-Star break, They probably play like 18, 20, 25, whatever games. Like they spend the first 41 games of the year. They probably played only like 20 or 25. Now they're playing every last game, a month and a half of the season, and they're playing all the minutes, all 48 minutes of a game, and then wonder why the tires pop because they're not playing. You know, like there's an expression in football: you only get in football shape by playing football. You only get in NBA basketball shape by playing NBA basketball. Now I know pick up at the YMCA. I'm not talking about that bullshit. I'm talking about an actual NBA game. That's the only way you get in NBA shape. So this load management shit has to go. It has to stop. If your guys are healthy, they have to be out there. Okay, just from a business perspective, like imagine it's Saturday night primetime ABC. It's the Warriors against whoever, the Grizzlies, and John Moran, Steph Curry, and Klay Thompson aren't playing. Like nobody wants to see the Grizzlies without Ja, with all due respect. Like Ja's the top guy. He's the attraction. Steph Curry is the attraction. Or the Lakers against the Clippers. Like and Kawhi, Paul George, LeBron, and AD, all four of them aren't playing. Like nobody wants to see that. But you know, the NBA's got so many problems with that load management shit. But the Clippers, back to the Clippers, like they are just I don't know what a lot of people are saying trade Kawhi and Paul George, and Stephen A. Smith said the Clippers should force Kawhi Leonard to retire. Look, that's obviously not happening. That's why J.J. Redick and Richard Jefferson snapped on Stephen A. Smith. But look, you Clippers fans, what do y'all think y'all should do? This is y'all team. Any NBA fan, what do y'all think they should do? Tell me in the comment section down below. You think it's over for this era, this version of the Clippers? You think they should blow it up, get rid of Kawhi, Paul George, Russ, and Tyronn Lue, the head coach? Tell me what you guys think. And I'm going to see y'all.